Allied Medical Limited. Meditec 1700 ventilator is a multipurpose ventilator that can be used for ICU and transport applications. With built-in turbine, the ventilator doesn't require any air source to be connected with it. The robust and durable design makes it suitable to use in the ambulance, with the bed rail for inter-hospital and intra-hospital patient transfers. Meditec 1700 ventilator has got airworthiness certificate for air ambulance transport as well. Let us first learn the different parts associated with this ventilator. On the right side of the ventilator, we have the main power connection. A 12 volts DC port that could be connected to the ambulance power source. The air filter present below that helps in filtration, and it needs to be cleaned every 5 days. The high-pressure oxygen flow port is connected to the hospital central oxygen system, and if you are transporting the patient via ambulance, then you could connect the low-pressure oxygen flow port to the oxygen concentrator. If you need an extended display, you could use this interface. On the left-hand side, you have the inspiratory port. The expiratory port is part of the expiratory cassette. This cassette can be plugged out of the ventilator. It could be autoclaved and sterilized to prevent cross-infection between the different patients. Inside the expiratory cassette, you will find two flow sensors, in which one of them is a spare. Allied ventilator comes with an 8-inch touch screen to help the user operate with ease. On the right side of the screen you have 4 buttons and a knob. The power button is used to switch on the ventilator. The alarm silence key is used to turn off the alarms, and the alarms reset key is used to reset all the active alarms. The exit key in the knob are used to navigate through parameters, modes, change values and other settings of the ventilator. Ventilator comes with 2 LEDs. The one on the right indicates if the ventilator is connected to the main supply or if it is running on battery. Green LEDs depicts the ventilator is connected to main supply, and orange depicts ventilator is running on battery. The LEDs on the left showcases alarms which blink in red or orange or green depending on the priority of alarm that is raised. The battery fits in the back side of the ventilator. It comes with a 6 hours backup. You can further upgrade it by 6 hours by using an upgradable battery. Next to it are 3 extensions which will help you mount the ventilator on a trolley. To start the ventilator, you need to switch on the main switch situated on the right side of the ventilator. You will hear a beep sound. You need to press and hold the power button until the beep sound switches off. You can quick start the ventilator by either varying the height of the patient or the weight of the patient. In order to do so, select any parameter and rotate the knob to vary the value. Alternatively, you can also select the previous patient's parameters to quick start the ventilator. Once the values are set, click on the start button to quick start the ventilator. In order to set custom parameters, click on Modes button on top right side of the screen. You will see various modes available. Each mode has got different parameters to set for various use cases. All modes in Allied ventilators are enabled to have non-invasive ventilation. Click on VACV mode. Under VACV mode we have multiple parameters. First one is the body weight function. Next is the tidal volume parameter. TI represents the inspiratory time. Rate depicts the breathing frequency. The next parameter is PEEP. The O2 parameter value can be varied by rotating the knob. If you are connecting the oxygen cylinder or flow meters to the ventilator, then vary it to low oxygen flow. But if you are connecting it to the hospital oxygen line, the flow will be software controlled, which can vary between 21 to 100%. NSense parameter depicts inspiratory-enabled sensitivity. Trigger type can be flow or pressure. The respective parameters could be changed using the knob. The next parameter is pressure limit and the one next to it is psi. To activate the NIV mode, select the Mask On button. Clicking on the Monitor button, the simple user interface present allows you to monitor all measured parameter values. You can also change the graphics settings by selecting the preferred layouts. Layout 1 showcases all three waveforms, that is pressure versus time, flow versus time and volume versus time. Layout 2 showcases a waveform with two spirometry loops. Layout 3 showcases the trends of the last 72 hours. When you hold the inspiratory hold button, you can measure all the three parameters. Please note that this ventilator could be upgraded to nebulizer as well. Under the event section, you could observe different kinds of logs. You can also provide manual inspiration to the patient by clicking on the manual inspiration button on the top right side of the screen. The alarm section shows the upper and lower limits of the alarm parameters. To lock the screen, press and hold on to the lock symbol for 3 seconds. Do the same to unlock as well.
Thank you for watching. In case of any queries, please contact Allied Medical.